Paul Heckingbottom has been appointed the head coach of Leeds United. Yep, I have some things to say about this one. Right, so on Sunday they sacked Thomas Christiansen, and rightly so in my opinion. The results had been appalling, and I wanted him to go for a week or so. So who do you bring in to replace an unknown Danish guy? An uninspiring choice from one of your biggest rivals. I swear to God, you can't actually make this shit up. This is as weird as fucking bringing in fucking Neil Warnock after the whole Sheffield United thing. Right, so yeah, I've got opinions on this. Firstly, I've already said it, this was an uninspiring choice as manager. Out there are better managers who are unemployed. And the first two that spring to mind is Gary Monk, Simon Grayson. Both have managed the club before, and both are better managers. Yeah, I'm one of those ones who would take Monk back in a heartbeat. I think he did nothing wrong in the summer. I think he did nothing wrong. He was told he couldn't bring his own players, so he walked. What's wrong with that? No manager wants to bring in some crap another person has brought in. We've seen this with West Ham. We've seen this with Newcastle. We've seen this. Have we seen this with Sunderland? Because I know they've had the whole director of football thing. And managers have walked out. No manager is going to like the idea of, well, you got to bring in the crap we want to bring in. No, it don't work like that. So yeah, this guy's uninspiring. Granted, he got promotion to the Championship 2 seasons ago. And granted, he's had his squad sold from under him. However, Barnsley are 21st in the Championship right now. And no offence, Barnsley fans, I know there's a few of you out there. It's a small club compared to Leeds. You don't have the fan base we have. I'm just being truthful. I'm just being honest. But granted, he has positives to his name, but he's still an uninspiring choice. You look at Monk, he managed the Premiership and he had like a 40% win ratio. Paul Heckingbottom's going to his second managerial job and he's just hovering above the relegation zone. And we're coming up to what, mid-February? Right, so it's an uninspiring choice. Granted, people said Howard Wilkinson was an uninspiring choice and he got us to the Championship, but there we go. Secondly, I'm going to admit I'm glad we've got an English coaching again. I like English coaches. I like English managers. Why? Because they understand the English game. They bring in English players. I've seen enough foreign coaches and enough foreign managers who just bring in big names like Cesc Fabregas, Andrei Shevchenko, or whoever is popular at the time. I've seen it with Chelsea. I've seen it with Arsenal. I saw it with Fulham. I saw it with... who else has there been? I've seen it with Manu under Van Gaal and Jose. These guys, Man City, they never bring in English players. It's like they're untouchable. They've got the plague. So they bring in names from abroad. And it really pisses me off. So the fact we've got an English coach, we might actually get English players in. Or homegrown players. Irish, English, Welsh, etc, etc, etc. You know what? I'm going to admit, Heckingbottom is up against it. He really is. It doesn't help that he's come from Barnsley, managing Barnsley. There'll be a lot of fans the moment he slips up will be on his back. One bad tactical call, and they'll be on his back. Why? Because he's a former Barnsley manager. Yes, he's coming to Leeds. Yes, he's going to try and do his best for the club. But they're going to be on his back, and they're going to go at it, and go at it, and go at it, and go at it. Call for his head. Yada, yada, yada. So there's that as well. This poor guy's up against it completely. Then, he has to work with Orta. Yep. I don't like Orta. I don't like the director of football system. I don't think it's right for another person to go out and pick your players. It's not. I think a manager should go out and pick his own players. And let's face it, Orta's not actually brought in that good of players. Lesongara is overweight. Anita, who was meant to be a bright shining star in the team, can't even get on the pitch. Who else is there? Wilwand, or however you pronounce his name, is inconsistent. Andy Lonergan, not even that better. He's got an iffy squad on him as well, because Orta has given Christensen an iffy squad, and has now Heckingbottom's inherited this iffy squad. I'm trying to think now. The fans are against him. He's got Orta against him. Hopefully he will be able to sign his own players. Hopefully Orta won't call the shots. They'll actually work together to get decent players. That's one thing I am hoping for. And I hope they get British players. I don't mind some non-British players, but I hope they get a lot of British players who we can get up through into the national squad. I really don't know how to feel about this appointment, really. It's uninspiring to say the least. I think they could have gone for a bigger name, to be honest. But I'm a Leeds fan, I expect the best, even though I haven't had it for years. And, you know, I'm going to give this guy my support. I know there'll be a few people who will be saying that and hoping he's going to fail, but I'm going to give this guy my support as long as I can until he fails drastically and we're near in the relegation zone. Then I will turn. And that's it. Good luck, Paul Heckingbottom. You're going to need it. And I'll see you next time. Peace.